This last part I'm struggling, guys. Okay, I'll just play the second part now, okay, so that you know what lesson I took up for today. You got it, right? So that's the start of the lesson for today. I'll not go beyond that. Yeah, this last part, right? Dun, 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 dun. This stuff for me. Okay, I'll explain in slow motion how it is, okay? Second part of this, I'll just hum it. Dun, 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 dun. Just that much, okay? So let's start. Dun, dun. This is for the melody. You can do dun, sorry. You can still do dun, 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 dun. But what they have done is they have added this extra string over here, this A, what do you call this? A low E or a high E. So low E they have added along with high E to give that extra melody. I'll show you. This is you can do normally, right? Dun, dun. But what they did is dun, dun. You see that melody? It just amplifies. So dun, dun. Yeah, this is a little tricky part. I don't know if you can see this very carefully. What am I, what string I am playing? But I'll just try to explain slowly. So first I explained, right? So it is the high E with this 7th fret pressed. So, and keep this pressed and use this guy as well. The A low. Right? Dun, 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 right? Then you can keep this pressed, right? Because only you need to press the E, the high E, 7th fret for now, not any other strings. So just keep it pressed and then go follow the pattern. The B, B and then G. Okay, there's no B, A used here, or D. A and D are not used. So only the two E's, the B and the G. Okay, so you got it. This is the pattern. You need to just use the E, the high E, and then the low E. Sorry, and then the G, and then the B, and then the high E, and then come back and finish at G. Right? This is the pattern. So in between they do all this melody stuff, but they still want to continue with the pattern. Right? Just wander on the melody, come back to this pattern, because that's where we all started, right? Remember how it opens? So this is the pattern. So whatever you do, you have to come back to this. Okay, so let's continue. So the pattern, okay, once you finish at G, and once you go back, it's like this same 7th fret, and then you need to use both these guys, B and the high E, together like this. just pull off together, and then you pull this guy off. Okay, I know it should be fast, then only the melody will come, but it's okay, I'm doing slow so that it's good to start with, right, for learning. So okay, that's ends the pattern. And then when you go back, this is still pressed, right? So you can just keep it pressed, and then both the E and the B. Okay, and then continue with the pattern, and then the high E and the low E together without any frets pressed. This is new here. The last time you had pressed the 7th fret for the high E. So now you don't need to press that. And the other part is you skip the B and go directly to G. Okay, so this is new. So I'll just play it to tell you what I just spoke about. So okay, so all this happens very fast, so that's why the flow moves on to the next the next section very quickly. So okay, so this is my lesson for today. In fact, it has the second part as well. I'll get to that part. So the lesson has two parts. The first part is just this. See, that happened because that was the D. So A and D are not used. But if you don't look down, like for me, I may stumble upon these two guys, A and D. So you shouldn't do that. See, this is not going with the song. So let's start. Okay, this is the first part of today's lesson. Okay, so let's just perfect that. Now, see why I directly jumped on G. I missed the B. Okay, so let's start. Okay, it doesn't look good. Let's sound good. Let me play again. And the fingers, right? The way I'm following is I'm keeping the thumb for the high E only. Okay, and then the index finger and the middle finger. So index finger I'm trying to maintain at G, okay, only G, and the middle finger I'm using it between high E and B. Okay, so if I want to go to high E, I'll use middle finger. I have to use the B. I'll come back and use the middle finger. When I come to G, I will try to maintain index finger, okay, all the time. I know when you play, you don't really focus on that, but since I'm starting, I want to maintain certain things so that the bass gets stronger, right? So, okay, let's start. Okay, so again, the high E, so I'm trying to use the middle finger. So, okay, again I jumped on G, right? Because I'm doing this together thing, so I have a tendency to miss one string. So, okay, let's see. Okay, let's start again. Okay. Okay, I got it right. So lesson 1 is clear. So let's see one more time without any glitches. Okay. No, this was the D, the last one. Okay, once again. Okay, once again. Okay. It shouldn't reflect what I'm doing. It's like I'm at a construction site, fixing the strings or something. That sound shouldn't come. So let's start again, okay? Again the same mistake. I skipped one string. Okay, let's start. Really? Okay. Got it? This is lesson 1. Slow motion. Okay. This I think by now you should know. Then okay, the second part of lesson today is the 7th fret of the high E, but when you play you need to use both these fingers on the E and the B, okay, and then just pull it off like this with this guy pressed, and then you leave this. No, that was in the previous, I think. Okay, let's not confuse. This is the second part. So 7th fret and then 8th fret again together. It will sound better, but I'm just telling you. Okay, that part. So it is 7th and 8th, and then 7 8 7 5. Okay, so for 7 8 it's together. I got hurt. Okay, so this is simple. We can also do, but what they're doing is together because of the feel, right? And the second part is the single string because it has da 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 da. So for that you need to hear, okay, what is happening. That's why they have released this B string, and yeah, that part I'm still not getting it fast. So if you don't do fast, you'll know it doesn't sound well. Okay, so let's start again. This part is easy, like, okay. Now the next part, that is only single E string with the 7 8 7 5, right? So no, that is 4, so 5. Okay, so I'll show the second part of this section, which is basically it is okay. Okay. Right? And this should go fast. So first part of this is E and B together for the melody, and then is just with E, 7 8 7 5. Okay, and it should be fast. For me, I mean, it's not happening. It's very slow, but okay, let's play the whole second part of this. You see the difficulty I'm facing. So oh god, this, I need gloves because the high E is thinner, right? So it hurts. So let's see. Okay, I went to 9th. It is 7 8 and then 5, right? That's it. that's how it is. Okay, let's start. Probably I'll start with the whole lesson, right? So let's do it. Just the lesson, okay? That is from here. Okay. Okay. Okay, multiple strings are getting pressed over here. Let me try again. Okay. Sorry. See, it touched the D string. That's why it gave more bass. So let's start again. D again. Okay. Okay, now. I'm struggling on this one. The second part, I'm struggling. Okay, so second part. Good. I have to see. I don't know. Really, I don't know how they do this without bleeding. And fast. Okay. So many strings are playing at the same time. I just want two strings. And this part is like, if you don't play it fast, you don't feel it. Ten, 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 right? Ten, 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 ten. So they'll be like separate notes and it doesn't fit in together. So this is very important to be played fast. Yeah, it's getting there, but it should be this velocity that you should feel that, okay, this is familiar and not another song altogether, right? So I think why that is happening is when I do these two strings over here, this B string is coming and touching my finger in the E area. That's why it's giving that weird sound. Ideally it shouldn't happen, but let's see. Yeah, this is how it should be, right? Okay. Right. So that is my lesson for today. So hope you guys learned something, or how I'm learning step by step and not everything together. So one lesson at a time, and then try to club it with the previous lesson. Like if I want to start from the beginning, come at one go. Do you like it? You want me to play again? Okay. That's all I can get right now. So let me practice for the rest of the day and then see where I am. Okay, guys.